Hello everybody and welcome to my portion of the vlog. This week was something a little bit different. I went camping over Memorial Day with some family. We had to go down to southern Utah for a graduation for a family member, and then I met up with my other side of the family and we went fishing and camping. So that's what you'll see a little bit today of some fishing. I hope you guys enjoy it. I didn't do great at describing what we were doing or where we were doing it at, but anyways, we were in southern Utah doing a little bit of fishing. I was able to take my nephew out and my brother and his wife and my brother-in-law. So I hope you guys enjoy that little portion of the vlog. And how is this weather for Memorial Day? Getting a lot of snow here in northern Utah, which is great. We need the moisture. But I just wanted to do a quick shout out to all the veterans out there. I truly appreciate you guys and everything you do for us and our country. And I don't think there's a way that I can ever thank you or say it enough, but just wanted to share and do a little quick overview of my portion of the vlog because I didn't do a good job at describing it while in the field. So I hope you guys enjoy it and make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one.
Nice.
Huge guy. Biggest of the day so far.
Tiger?
Yeah. Hey, Dad.
Or a rainbow? Yeah, get the net on that bad boy. Oh. Pull it up. Good job. Now that's a better fish there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Big old noggin on him.
Big guy.
Looks kind of like a kite head.
Yeah, that's another good tiger. They got big old melons. Oh,
Ooh,
right at 17.
17 incher.
We both got 17s.
Big old noggins. That means there's a lot of fish.
Let
them catch fish on the boat. There, tiger.
Oh
Go
yeah,
to
that's
that
cool.
tiger. You can tell browns and rainbows and brooks, they all have spots. Tigers have that cool, it's like a cheetah print.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good head shake there. Oh yeah. I don't know what this one is.
Here,
Did
check it out.
Oh, he's smaller, but dang, he's quite good. Do you need the net? No.
Nice, dude.
That's a 13-incher.
Get in that big tiger. We're tangled too.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Giant tiger, dude.
Yes.
Yeah,
Switch his bow.
Okay,
Dad,
good.
come look at this.
Okay, let line out.
Oh, look at that guy.
He got his tail and his mouth. Look, he's just destroyed. Yeah, I could tell my hand was hurting how he was pulling. Oh.
Yeah, you had him hogtied.
Yeah. Well, I saw him when he got close, and I saw his head, and I knew it was a big fish.
Oh yeah, that one's good.
Dreams are made
See
of.
that, Coda?
It's a fighter.
Nice.
Someone laying it head first.
You have to just grab it firm when you pick it up.
That's a 17-inch tiger.
That's awesome, dude.
Fish, dude.
Biggest fish of the day.
Biggest fish of the trip. Our biggest one yesterday was 16, and I think it was a brown.
How much was that one?
17.
Hi everybody, happy Memorial Day and welcome to my portion of the vlog. I'm out in the shop today. Gonna show you guys some of my European mounts because on one of the recent vlogs, somebody asked about the European mounts, and from my point of view, I just feel like you guys have seen this stuff. I know many of you who have watched the channel have most likely seen everything right here, but I'm gonna take a minute to go through a little story time on each of these bulls and then these two European mounts on the floor because I just brought this one back home from Mountain Ops. So not a lot of people are familiar with the bulls, so I figured what the heck. Let's do a little story time and show you guys a little bit of each one and tell you about them. Check this out. I don't know if we're supposed to show this or not, but I got the samples, so I figured what the heck. This is like a sun shirt that we're working on. I don't think we'll have them until like next spring, but a long sleeve sun shirt. Got the thumb holes for the sleeves, pocket on the left chest, and this raglan cut, like this style cut, with the crisscross hood. So these are designed for like fishing, shed hunting, spring or summer activities where it's hot outside, but you want to be covered up. So it's got the hood. And yeah, this is sample one, and typically when we design hats and shirts, it takes a couple samples back and forth. That's why the process takes so long. But I wanted to show you guys this because it's coming in probably this earth tone color and some brighter colors, and I think even white or cream. And again, they're for fishing or whatever you want to do outside. But with that being said, hats as well. This is a hat I've been wearing every single day. A lot of people starting to ask about that. That's a sample as well. And when they launch, guys, you will be first to know, believe me. So let's get this set up for showing you guys some of these mounts. We might need to tilt that up just a little bit. All right, bull number one is an Idaho archery bull that I was lucky enough to harvest with my bow on public land, over the counter tag, or just a general season hunt. This bull, in my opinion, is a young bull with great potential, but when you're on public land hunting open season, I think most hunters are going to take an opportunity at a bull like this. So we got him European mounted. Nowhere on the wall for this one, but a really pretty 6-point frame with this little split on the fifth. So wild story on this, not that I'm proud of it, but I did hit him in the neck, and then I killed him 2 days later. The neck shot didn't even phase him. The bull was still rutting and trying to steal cows from the herd bull, and I snuck in on both of them, and when I noticed it was the one I had already hit, I decided to shoot this one over the bigger one because I think that's the right thing to do. So that's an Idaho archery bull. If you followed our season this last fall, you'll recognize this bull. This was a New Mexico rifle elk hunt. This is public land on a tag I was able to get through a landowner permit. So landowner permits are available to, I don't know, whoever's gonna buy them. I wish I had the lower jaw to show you guys, but this is one of the oldest elk I've ever killed. His bottom teeth in the front were completely worn down. And then he had this really weird growth where this upper tooth was biting down and into his lower jaw, and it was all carved out. I really wish I would have kept the lower jaw. And this one is also carved and worn down really low too. But if you can imagine if the gums were still on here, just how worn out his teeth were if you were to see the gum line. So probably the oldest bull I killed, if I had to guess, this bull is probably past his prime. And he probably had bigger antlers the year before, maybe 2 years before, when he was in his prime and super healthy. Because when I killed him, he was very skinny. But an old bull, been living on that mountain for years and lucky enough to shoot him with my rifle. That was a great hunt. And so far, all these videos, guys, they're on our channel. Next up is a deadhead elk I found while shed antler hunting in Arizona, not this spring, but last spring. And in Arizona, don't quote me on this, but in Arizona, when the carcass is old enough, again, you need to go follow the regulations, don't listen to me. But when it's deteriorated and old enough and there's not meat on the entirety of the carcass, the way I understand it, you can take the head legally. So this was recovered from Arizona. I also let the Fish and Game know that I was in the area and where I found it, and they said, yeah, that's no problem. Send them some photos. So a great bull, which I got European mounted, but somebody kicked it on accident and it basically shattered the skull. But a really, really pretty bull, and honestly, just a good looking frame. Nothing great, but a solid bull for sure. Oh, this is so much heavier than any of those. And there doesn't even have a head. Okay, this is the one that was questioned in the video. Look at this freaking stud. So in Utah, bulls that were poached or recovered or roadkill, anything that the Fish and Game has seized or recovered or whatever, they do an antler auction every year. We just had it here in Utah last month. And this was years ago before I ever shot a big bull elk myself. This was in a stack. What they do is kind of pile them up. And I told the antler buyer who was there auctioning and winning most of the antler, I said, dude, if you win this stack, can I buy that from you? And he was super nice and said, if I get that stack, you can just trade me equal brown antler in sheds, what they weigh, because to him, as an antler buyer, he didn't care what it was. So I thought it was super unique, and I wanted to save it from getting chopped up, which you guys probably laugh because I chop up plenty of them. But a giant head, I think he's in the mid 360s when I scored him, but I probably wasn't that good of a scorer at the time. He does have unreal fronts, but he does have a weak back end. But guys, this thing is mega. I don't know what I'm ever gonna do with it. It was always in my collection just because I'm an antler lover. But now that I have so many and I didn't shoot this myself, it's kind of on the first to go for, if I need to make room, I'll probably sell this at some point. But a lot of people ask, and this is a heavy, heavy, dense Utah bull. Whew, that's so heavy. Let's do one more. I don't want to take the other one off the wall right now. But this one, guys, if you watched Hushlife the movie, the very, very first one we made, this is from that movie. We decided to make that entire trip to New Mexico, which included 2 antelope hunts and 2 archery elk hunts, a movie while we were out there. So it wasn't the plan. Casey and I were sitting in the jumping jack trailer, and I just kind of had an idea. I was like, you know what? I have never seen a full length, 90-minute seamless hunting movie. And Casey was about it, so we brainstormed out there, and everything to that point had been filmed for individual episodes for our channel. We just decided, you know what, why not? Why not edit it together and have a movie premiere? And we did, and it was great. People loved it. Guys, this is one of our most viewed videos on the channel the last couple years, which is crazy because we uploaded that movie years ago, and this is the bull I shot opening day. Look at that freak club. What the heck? That thing would have been hitting the ground while he's trying to feed, and that's probably why it's all stubby. But this was the first elk that I saw during my hunt, and it's the only elk I saw, because I hit him. My hunt was over on opening day of the second archery season, but I'm trying to hold him straight up and down so you guys can just see how goofy his rack really is, because he's got this busted pedicle. And if you were to ask me what happens is when they're young, like spikes and raghorns, they'll break the pedicle because this right here is designed to break and snap before the skull plate, which would save their life. And that's what happened. I'm guessing he broke his pedicle. You can see that there's like, the bone is regrown right here. So it broke, it healed forward, and now it will forever grow lopsided like that. A lot of people think that that crooked pedicle is a genetic. I personally don't think so. Maybe in some cases. I think it's more due to injury, which again, I mean, this is proof of like a busted pedicle and healing. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments, but that is my New Mexico bull. If you want to watch this hunt, check it out on the channel. We'll put a card in the top right corner, or just search Hushlife the movie and let us know what you think. All right, before I completely check out, let me give you guys an update on the antler that I found in the last shed tour video. I hope you guys are following shed tour. They're my favorite videos of all time to make and share with you guys. So we did something really cool. I don't want to tell the entire story again. If you missed it, it's on the most recent shed tour episode. But this antler is going to a viewer of ours, and to make it special, I signed the antler. Casey signed it, and I got a little spot right here for BMack. So this is going to be in the mail this week because BMack is now finally home. So that's it from the shop from South Slopes. Hope you guys enjoyed the Hushlife vlog. I am dying to get in the field. I have not been out for a while. I think my shed count is at like 70, and I had a goal of 100, and I will hit it. I will make that happen. So make sure you guys subscribe to follow along the journey to 100. Hopefully you guys had a great Memorial Day weekend. And again, we just want to say thanks to all the veterans and families who have sacrificed to keep this country the greatest country and to keep our freedoms. Absolutely, that gave me the chills just saying that. My grandpa is a veteran who I never got to meet. He died in the Vietnam War as a helicopter pilot. So to every veteran and family out there, I know this is today we're celebrating it for those who have fallen for our freedoms. But thank you guys for everything. Absolutely love and appreciate all the support. Enjoy your Memorial Day, and we'll see you on the next video.
What's up, guys? Welcome to my part of the vlog. I am currently sitting next to a river, enjoying a perfect day to fish, fly fish anyway. It's probably like 65, partly sunny, overcast. Fishing's been good, caught some good fish today. This is like the time of year when some western rivers start having like their stonefly hatch. So on this particular river, they are the larger salmon flies. I'll show you what they look like real quick. So here is a big salmon fly. And then there is also the smaller golden stones, which are a little bit smaller, and we are trying to emulate both of those. So I'll show you the setup I got going on here. All right, so this is a Sage 5-weight, and that is a hand-tied golden stone replica. That's what we're using. Caught a bunch of fish on this one, a few other patterns. This is probably one of my favorite things to do in the off season is to jump in a river and do some fly fishing. I'll give you a tour of like our camp setup, try to overlay some fishing action over the next few days, and give you a little, you know, day in the life of being on a river. Got some new hats too. So this is one variation. Should be ready here for sale coming up in June, I want to say. And then we're testing out some of these sun shirts. I don't know if you guys are into sun shirts or not. I love them for fishing, whether you're on a river, out on the ocean. So we're still working through samples. These won't be available until 23 spring. We'll be sharing more of like the colors, the availability. We're trying to get stuff teed up for the future seasons and what have you, just because supply chain has been so freaking unpredictable. We got to really start working ahead. But anyways, I'll catch up with you guys when we get back to camp and maybe show you some fish that we catch. Well, back at camp, figured I'd give you a quick little tour of river camp. This is Chael's camp setup. Got the Viking. Little pop-up trailer. This thing works pretty slick, to be honest with you. It's, you know, got a little kitchenette inside. Got a little sink pump. This coffee station. Got the Yetis. A couple of barbecues. We cooked up tri-tip last night We eat like kings on this trip. I brought pronghorn roast, elk backstrap, and caribou steaks. Chael brings salmon. He does commercial salmon fishing out of Bristol Bay. And so that's like, come along, I'll show you my setup. Chacos, no big deal. Couple Yetis with the food, one with the drinks. Got a little wash bay and station. This is my daytime storage for rod and reels. So this is, again, I said earlier, but it's a Sage 5-weight. Got the fish pond net. I don't bring a whole lot in the fly box, so these are all of my salmon flies, golden stones. My tippet goes, I'm running 3X and 2X. Some extra batteries. Got the GoPro for the head mount stuff. Got the waders drying out here. Let's take a step inside. That is additional fly fishing equipment. This is like a couch, but also could become a double bunk bed. So that back mattress flips up. You'd have a couple places to sleep. Got some cabinetry and some storage. Got a bed. That is the fly tying table. And then you got like a dinette underneath of that. There's a TV in here, which is not being used currently. The bed's pretty sweet. There's a button that just raises it up. Kind of gets it out of the way. Got a good book here if you guys are into books. Extreme Ownership. Jocko is the author of this with his partner Life Babin. This is Chael's fly tying table. So he banged out a couple this morning before we went out. Chael's ties super sweet flies. It's awesome to have those. We don't go through a ton of them, but just enough to where you'd want to have that here to get a few more tied up. And then we got the kitchen. Kitchenette here, little stove. There's a little refrigerator in here. Some more storage. There's a convection oven if you had power hookups, which we do not. And then a little bathroom. The bathroom is for number ones only. No number twos. That doesn't work. So that's a little tour of fishing camp. You know, the weather has been unseasonably cool this spring. And so just actually yesterday was the first kind of nice day. Getting progressively nicer. I think each day will get a little bit better fishing wise. Oh, just got a sweet fish, guys. Check this thing out. Crushed my dry fly. Look at that guy. Just a beauty. It's a red side trout right there. Fishing's starting to get better every day. Starting to get into prime time light. And I'm gonna make sure I get this guy back. That's what he ate right there. That is a golden stone. Chael chubby is what I call it, because specially tied by my buddy Chael. Got a little water on the old screen. That was a good one. They got the heart racing. I wasn't sure I was going to land that one by myself, but we got lucky. We got real lucky. Oh, no! Dang it! Ooh, that is a real heartbreaker. You could probably clearly see that I missed that hook set, which is pretty common. These fish will be super aggressive and come up and try to like slam it. Sometimes they'll miss it. Sometimes they'll just like slap at it. Occasionally you can get them with a second time, but I did feel some tension, which tells me the hook probably penetrated part of his lip. That's like quintessential though. You guys have kind of seen a few of these clips. A lot of overhanging brush, trees, branches. The fish will kind of key in on those, and then you kind of your natural little like tail outs, riffles, things like that, feeding channels essentially. But they seem to like the cover of the trees. A lot of bugs will just fall right out into their laps. They don't have to work too hard to get a food source. And I was really hopeful that I could have landed that one to show you guys, all on the GoPro headset mount, mind you. But I'm gonna have to do better. So I'll try to do better next time. Oh, we got. All right, see if I can get him netted. Got kind of a longer leader. Nice. Right there, guys. Got him to eat. That was unplanned, but pretty killer. My second cast back in there. It could have been the same fish, same spot. Got him to eat our dry fly, which again is a big golden stone, and got him into the net. I don't know how the footage is. It's hard to see the angle when you put this GoPro head mount on. I'm hoping it's relatively good. It's like a fairly wide angle lens, but back to fishing, guys. Hope you're enjoying this little part of the vlog. Beautiful day on the river.